What's up guys, it's me Harry, and today we're doing another review. The last review was of a laptop, but you know, I'm changing things up a bit. I decided to do a review on a speaker. So the speaker in question is the LG XBoom Go, or the LG XBoom PL2. So being as LG have a company as well known for their sound quality as Meridian, helping to tune their speakers, I think that we should expect good things of the speaker. So I bought this speaker for about £40 on Amazon. I think the retail price is about £50, but you can often find it cheaper elsewhere. I think it was yesterday, was Prime Day. Yes, you heard that right. Yesterday is Prime Day, as of this video being recorded, but not as I'm editing this or uploading this. In case you noticed, it's been probably about a week or two. I don't even know when Prime Day was anymore, but it's been a while. This video has just taken me a while to edit, I'm sorry, but I thought I'd throw this in just so you know. I don't know, just because. Okay, let's go back to the video. And I saw it for as low as £31. I believe in America it's similar sort of pricing, so it's about $40 to $50 generally, maybe a bit less sometimes. So yeah, I'm a student, so I obviously don't have a lot of spare cash to throw about everywhere. But I did think, you know what, I should probably get a Bluetooth speaker because I'm someone who loves listening to music. I'm someone who, the only speakers I really have are my laptop speakers, or my phone speakers. I don't have any actual dedicated speakers until now. So I bought this particular speaker for a multitude of reasons, mainly because I did see some good reviews for the new LG PL speaker line. Aesthetically it's quite a nice looking speaker. I quite like this muted bluish, blackish sort of look. It's quite a nice look. I quite like the colour. If you are someone who likes a bit more colour to your speakers, there are other variants as well, which I believe are yellow. I think there's a red one, I think there's a blue one. I'll show on the screen all the variants, so in case I'm forgetting anything or saying the wrong things, you can now see. But there's quite a wide selection of different colours, but generally this one tends to be the cheapest one as well, so it can help me save a little bit more money on one I actually prefer the look of as well, but obviously down to you, and down to whatever's on sale. If you don't really care about the colour, just go for whichever's cheapest, I guess. So yeah, first things first, let's go through an unboxing of the speaker. Okay, so here is the LG XBoom Go PL2. As you can see, the box is quite a compact box, just has some details of the speaker itself on the side and some images of it. And if we get into opening the box itself, which I'll just show you here, you can see the top of it. If I just take this off, then you're greeted with the speaker itself on the top of everything else. So you take the speaker out and just take off the styrofoam, and there it is. You have the speaker itself, quite compact. I like the colour, as I've already said. It also has a little lid thing on the side which you can just pull off with your fingernail, and inside you'll have the USB-C charging port, the dual pairing button, the reset button thing, and the aux cord connector for if you want to connect it to anything via a 3.5mm aux cable. So going into the rest of the box, you can see here that there is a activate your free guarantee thing to remind you to activate your warranty. You get the USB-C to USB-A cable to charge the speaker if you don't have one, so that's quite helpful. You also have some paperwork. I'm not quite sure what this is. I think this is to extend the warranty if you want, something like that. I don't know. It's a big bit of paper. You can, if you get the speaker, you can look through it properly. And here's another piece of paper, which I believe, oh, that's another activate your free warranty thing. So they're really trying to hammer in to activate your warranty. So you better go do that once you do get the speaker, if you do decide to. And lastly, here's just a user guide. Okay, so onto the speaker itself. So for its size, I think this speaker is honestly really good, and it's not that expensive either. I mean, you can find cheaper speakers than this one. I think Anker have one that's like a sort of tower. It's like the Eye of Sauron is like ready to go on top or something. It's got lights and everything, but this model, it doesn't have any lights, although it does have the same design as the other PL speakers. But if you want some fancy little LED lights on your speaker, you can either go for some other speakers or you can go for the higher end models, which retail for, I believe, £130 and £150-ish. I might be wrong, I'll double check again on screen. Although I will add the PL5, which is the next model up, which has, from what I've heard, notably better audio quality, just because it is over double the price. You'd hope it would be. I saw that for about £90, I believe, on Amazon during Prime Day. So if you do keep an eye out for good deals, you can get them quite a bit cheaper. I mean, that's about £40 knocked off the price, so it's a pretty good deal there. And those models have LED rings on the edge, and the circular ends of those speakers, when you play audio, they pulse in and out of the speaker itself to help have a deeper sound and better bass, I believe. Whereas this model, they're solid. Well, this one's solid. This one you actually pull away to have a USB port and a aux connector and a button to pair for if you have another PL2. You can pair it with another one and have stereo sound. There's also a reset button for if you need to reset the speaker itself. Okay, so on the speaker there is a power button, obviously to power the device. There's a Bluetooth button which is used for pairing. I believe if you press for 2 seconds, it will start looking for a device to pair. And once it's paired, you'll hear a sound, and that means it's connected to whatever device you're connecting it to. And then you can just press the volume up and down buttons to change the volume on whichever devices you're connected to, and play pause button to play music. And if you press it twice, it will skip forward. If you press it 3 times, it will skip backwards. And there is a optional sound boost button, which if you press it, it will turn on and off. And personally, I find the sound boost does help it have a better sound stage, and it also just makes it a bit louder, which is like a bit nicer. And personally, I found the audio quality to be really good with this. I've literally, since I've had it, I've been using it non-stop on every device. I haven't tried with an aux connector to the headphone jack. I'm sure if you tried it, you'd have just as good, if not better, experience than what I've had.
Feel so free, just believe we can come alive. We're so far from the ground, but I'm not looking down. Feel the warmth of the breeze rushing over me. Now we're soaring high, reach and touch the sky. Feel so free, just believe we can come alive. We're so far from the ground, but I'm not looking down. Feel the warmth of the breeze rushing over me. Now we're soaring high, reach and touch the sky.
quite a nice size speaker as well. It's not too heavy either. It's a bit weighty, but it's not a heavy speaker. And it has a little lanyard connector thing there for if you want to have it strapped around your neck if you're going on a walk or something and don't have to carry it by hand and listen to music or something. This speaker does also have a IPX5 water resistance rating, so essentially that means don't submerge it, but it'll survive if you splash it with water or if you're going outside and it starts raining. So it's not going to be great for if you want a speaker to play underwater, but if you want a speaker to play underwater, that's a very niche sort of use case there. The speaker does connect via Bluetooth 5, so if you have a device that's Bluetooth 5 or higher, you'll have a much better range in terms of how far you can walk away from the speaker with your phone or whatever. So for instance, say you have this speaker playing in one room and you decide to go a couple rooms further along in your house or flat or whatever, it shouldn't have a connection issue because the connection range of Bluetooth 5 is much better than Bluetooth 4. So that's definitely a plus for this speaker. Now with all of LG's XBoom speakers, there is a LG XBoom app which you can download as well, which for this model of the speaker is quite limited in its use case. You can only toggle on a few settings here or there, such as the ability to shake it and it'll connect to a smart device, or there's also options for if you want to play music on the device just by your phone, or if you want anyone to be able to play music on your device as well. So there's a few settings here or there which you can play around with, but for the most part there's not a huge amount you can do with this speaker. But with the PL5 and PL7, there are a few more options such as being able to toggle on lights and stuff like that, so they do have a bit more substance for if you have the more expensive models. But there's still quite a few things that you can play around with for the speaker, so I still recommend downloading the app just to try it out. Although I do believe the XBoom app is only available on Android. I'll put up on the screen if I'm wrong, but if you have an iPhone, for now at least, you can't download the XBoom app because there isn't one. In terms of battery life, this speaker does have some great battery life. I found it lasts me all throughout the day and on to the next day as well sometimes, although I do tend to charge it just a bit just to make sure it doesn't run out of charge completely because that's not good for the battery health. But overall I found the battery life to be very good. LG rate it for about 10 hours, I'd say that's probably about accurate. I've not found it to be substantially less than that, and obviously that varies with the volume you're playing at. If you're playing at full volume, it's probably going to go down a lot quicker. If you play at a very low volume, it probably won't. So it kind of varies on your use case, but generally around 10 hours does sound about right. And sometimes it does feel like it does go a bit further than 10 hours, so generally battery life, not an issue with this speaker at all. So yeah, overall I'd say my experience with this speaker has been very positive. I've not really found there to be any battery issues. I found the sound quality to be great, especially with the sound boost option on as well. I found it gets plenty loud when you want it to, but I've also found that the speaker also sounds great at lower volumes as well. So whatever your taste is, you should have a great experience with this speaker. Anyways, I hope you guys find this video helpful. I do intend to do more reviews, as I've said already. I do have one more review that I'm currently working on, so that may or may not come out before this video, but keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I will also have some other content coming out as well. I'm not just going to be doing reviews for anyone who is looking for more than just that on my channel. And yeah, I also want to say thank you for 200 subscribers. I literally, before my laptop review, I had less than 100 subscribers, and since then I've now got 200. And I know it's not a huge number in terms of YouTube, relatively, but personally, I find it nice to see that my review has helped a lot of people, and also a lot of people have appreciated it enough to subscribe, so I do appreciate that and I want to say thank you. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you think of this speaker in general anyway. And if there's any issues you have with this review that you want me to correct for any future reviews, do let me know, because I'm still finding my footing with this. But I hope that you enjoyed this review and it didn't have any major issues. But yes, I'm Harry, and goodbye.